You're listening to Only in Seattle.
So how do people slow down or get it in their head, I actually need to be accountable for my eating? How does that take place?
Well, that's why I think making sure that you're in the beginning of the month, so starting right now, not waiting until December 25th to say, I should probably be eating appropriately and not like a jerk.
Yeah.
Because your body is what you have to look at every single day, and if you really care about your physique, then you should do the best things for it, which is going to be feeding it right, exercising it right, lowering your stress levels, drinking enough water, taking care of yourself overall. So if you want to have that one day to enjoy, setting yourself up for success in the beginning of the month is going to be really crucial. So sticking to your macros throughout the rest of the month, and then allotting yourself those calories that you want at your holiday parties, and not just saying, screw it, on those days, I'm going to have all these entrees that people brought. I'm going to have the drinks that I said I'm going to enjoy myself, and then I'm going to go home and get back on my diet because I've made this room for myself. I knew that I was going to come here. I knew what I was going to drink. But the day that I want to actually enjoy myself and not track and have a little bit more easy breathing is going to be on Christmas. Right.
Yeah. So just prioritize the dates you're going to have a blowout.
Yeah. And on that day that you do have a blowout, what I would say is ask your relatives, is this good? Have you tried this? See what people say about the different dishes. See, maybe you can decide what's worth those calories and what's not. And then if you know, okay, this corn casserole isn't worth the calories, but I do want to try it, just have a little bite just to satisfy it and be like, okay, it's not that good. I don't need to have a full serving of it. Have a full serving of the things that you know you really want, or have good recommendations. Maybe it's something that your grandma makes every single year and you only get it once a year. So go and enjoy it, but have one serving so then you can have a mismatch of different things that you want without overdoing it on one certain thing.
So it's kind of like do a sampling, but have some restraint and have a little bit of portion control.
For sure.
And then you're kind of off the hook. You get to taste everything, but you haven't had a massive meal, which I think the average Thanksgiving, the average American consumes something like 2,600 calories in that meal.
And that's more than I eat in a day.
Right. And you're exercising.
Yeah.
So you are burning off another, call it 500 calories.
Yeah, on a good day.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why, and then people are, and you're young. So you've got a younger person's metabolism. You're not old like me at 51 and lower testosterone levels. So I have to work that much harder to stay at the same energy expenditure level and calorie expenditure level as you do. And so as an old dude, if you eat like you're still 12 years old and don't exercise, that's just how that's how everybody just gets so overweight so quick.
Yeah, you have to be an adult about it. You have to
what? That's annoying.
You have to be an adult about your diet.
That's annoying.
To know what's going in and out of your tank and try and fuel it properly.
Yeah.
And on Thanksgiving or on Christmas, think about what you're doing. Are you going to go to the gym that day? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're going to take a rest day. Are you going to be going on a walk with your family? Or are you going to be sitting at home and doing a lot of the driving and schlepping things in and out of the house? Those are you're going to decrease your NEAT there too. But if you know that you're going to be eating a lot more and you don't want to go to the gym, maybe offer to go take the dog on a walk. Maybe somebody's already walking the dog. Just offer to go with them. Spend some time with your family outside. Get some extra steps in order to put that food to good use and not just have it sitting in your stomach feeling lethargic the whole day. And then the next day you wake up and you want to restrict yourself. That's not a good mentality to get in the habit of.
Right. And that walk can burn another couple hundred of calories.
Yeah. If you go for an hour walk, you can burn 300 calories. Yeah. And that's like a slow gym day for me.
Right.
It's like 300 calories.
Yeah, 300 calories. Yeah, that's a decent cardio burn.
Or like an arm day.
An arm day, yeah, which is a lighter day. It's not a leg or a back day.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when our next video is out.